Well, I'm Jake. Do you, is there anything in particular you guys want to talk about? I know it's an Internet 101 class. General surfing, the internet, that kind of stuff. We'll go over a few things, I guess, and if you want, we can kind of narrow it down from there. Yep.
Blocking, being able, like as a parent, being able to block certain sites or block.
Yep.
If you're gonna hit on
Yep,
that.
we can talk about that. That's not a problem at all. So Google Chrome is this, that'd be this icon right here. Then Firefox is that icon. And then Internet Explorer is this icon right here. So if I ask what browser you're using, it's usually going to be one of those three. There's a few others, but for all practical purposes, those are the main three that people use. Right now I'm using Chrome. Up there it's pretty easy to use if you use our email service, so CCRTC or iEndeavor. Those both integrate very nice with Google Chrome. So I can go in here, go down to settings, and I can actually I've got a personal email account synced to it right now, but you can attach your email address to this, and then it'll personalize it, the browser, to you, right? So anytime you go get on another computer or something like that, and you log in to the browser, right? You can sign onto the computer, log into the browser. You can go and sign into your individual browser and bring all your favorites. Everything else comes with it, right? That you have at your home computer. So right now, since I'm signed in, if I leave this computer and I go to my house, for example, and I want to see all my, my other contacts and that kind of stuff, or my other shortcuts and favorites, right? All those right there are going to be on my home computer, right? They integrate with your browser, directly with your browser. So that's a nice feature of Google Chrome, and your email address that you guys have with us and that kind of stuff. So just something kind of small, but might be handy later on. You can change all kinds of stuff in it. I don't know if you care about that. We can talk about it if you want. As far as settings go, you can change your search engines, that kind of stuff. I've just got Google set up because that's my favorite one. Say what?
I would like to hear about it if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine. So we can go in and we can manage search engines, and right now I don't have any set up on my computer, but you click on that icon there, that manage search engines, and it'll bring up a list of all your search engines. So if you want Yahoo, Bing, Google, Ask, whatever, all these other search engines, if you want to use those, you select those right at that point, right there.
How'd you get on that?
So I went up to, I'm using Chrome right now, not Internet Explorer. I went up to these three little bars right here, and I went down to settings, and that's where I do those. I make those changes there.
Google and Google Chrome the same?
No.
Oh, they're not?
No, Google is a search engine, Google Chrome is a browser. And then they have Chromebooks also. Google has Chromebooks, so it's like kind of like a laptop, but all you can do on it is internet-based stuff, right? So, and that runs on Chromium OS, which is an operating system.
Oh,
So there's three different things there, all Chrome related, all Google related, but they're three separate things.
So there's a browser, an operating system,
And a search engine.
and a search engine.
Yes.
All three different.
Yep. All three different things. They're all three different things. They're all Google branded. But yes, they're all different things. So it can get confusing, but we'll try to.
Did you say browser, search engine, and what?
Browser, search engine, and operating system. So
I'm late, by the way.
that's all right. There'll be a test afterwards. It's not a big deal. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Say what?
Can you use it while charging?
Absolutely, you can. Now, the thing about, we're kind of getting a little bit off task here, but that's fine. No, it's no big deal. So, it's actually a good question. If you have a laptop at your house and you always leave it plugged in, don't always leave it plugged in. That's not a good thing. Okay, let it run the battery down, plug it in, charge it. Let it run the battery down, plug it in, charge it. Don't always leave it plugged in. If you do leave it plugged in all the time, take the battery out of it. So that was Chrome, quick little run through there. Also, something to kind of keep in mind, if you call in or you guys are wanting to go to a certain website, and I tell you, or somebody tells you to go to the address bar and type it in, the address bar is this bar right here. Okay, that's the address bar with Google Chrome. That's also going to be the address bar with Internet Explorer and as well with Firefox. It's the biggest bar there is, right? So the address bar would be here in Internet Explorer. And I don't like Internet Explorer, but and then with Firefox as well, it's this one here. Right, it's the bigger bar. This here would be a search bar. If you want to go www. something, don't put it here, put it over here. Okay, so for troubleshooting, that will make my life easier if I'm having to log into your computer and that kind of stuff. So, yep, nope, something tiny, but it is useful to know that. So, anyway, there's that. So if you're in, depending on what you want to do, if you're wanting to change your home page, that kind of stuff, I know that's kind of a big deal for people. People like changing their home page. You want to do that, you can actually do that here with Chrome. You can actually go into, I'll show you how to do it in Internet Explorer as well. You go over to the gear over here on the side, Internet Options, and we can change it to msn.com. Right? Apply. Okay. And then when we close out of it, open it back up. There's msn.com. That's our new homepage.
Can you run through it one more time? Real quick, just say.
Yep. No, that's fine. Settings, Internet Options, and then up here where you select your home page, where it says home page up here,
Yeah.
just type in whatever you want it to be. If you want it to be the Colts.com or WeEndeavor.com or MSN or CNN, whatever you want it to be, and then just hit apply down there at the bottom, and then hit OK, and that'll change your home page. So. Don't need that. No, it's here to learn. So anyway, that's how you set your home page. Your favorites, I assume that's kind of a big thing, right? You want to know how to save favorites. You go to a website quite a bit. You want to know how to get back there. So with Chrome, the way it works is I'll show you for example. So if I want this to be a favorites, I would just go up here and click on this little star. Bookmark added. Now I can rename it if I want to, and then this is the location that you want to save it. Right? I want to save it in my bookmarks bar. So, done. I go over here, and I gotta find it.
Are you looking for your stuff?
Mm-mm. Oh, it's up here. there it is. Yep. So that's how you do it there. So you want to do a favorite, you want to add a favorite if you're using Internet Explorer, right? If you want to use that browser. Go to the star. Add to favorites. Where do you want it? I want to add it to my favorites bar. That's where I always add my favorites, right? And then that's all you have to do there. And you're done. And then there it added it. So that's how you do that. We'll go to Google now. So with Chrome also, this is also a search engine up here. I know I said it's a browser, and this is your address bar. And most of your new Internet Explorer 11, Google Chrome, and Firefox, these are all also search bars as well as address bars. So I can type in the traditional www dot whatever it is, .com or .org, whatever it is. But I can also type in dog, right? And it's a search engine as well. So I can search from that as well. And I don't have to type in www.google.com and then go from google.com to searching for dog, right? So it's kind of a shortcut. You can, however, still go to google.com if you want and search for dog. Right? Still do that. So, also with Google Now, if you have a laptop, if you have a smartphone, if you have a tablet, something like that, even if you have a desktop computer and you have a microphone built into it, you can go in and do a voice search. Something new, not a big deal. If you want to use it, you can. Yep.
Do you have to push any special buttons to get, like if you push the search thing, then you just talk to your computer?
Nope.
Is it a special
Right.
thing?
So you'll go to, so for example, I'll just show you right here. So we'll go to google.com. Right?
Right.
So there we are on Google's homepage. And we want to do a search, right? Search by voice. Voice recognition, there you go.
Only your voice.
Mm-hmm.
And
So you want to search for
I
a,
mean, your computer only does your voice.
nope.
Just
Nope.
my voice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep. Baseball.
well, cute. You don't have to have it on Skype or Spike or whatever it is.
Nope. So there, we just did a search for baseball.
Sure saves typing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't see where that's on there.
See where what is.
That little microphone.
On yours, it's not because they don't have microphones on them.
Oh,
On mine, it does.
Isn't that sort of insecure?
Say what?
Isn't that like insecure?
No. Mm-mm. It would be no different from you typing it to you speaking to it. It
You
doesn't.
have to have your password to get in to
Yes.
Okay.
Your password protects your computer. Once you're into your computer, yeah, it won't matter. There's
Are you allowed
nothing.
to speak your password?
Huh?
Do you have to speak, are you allowed to speak your password?
To the computer?
Uh-huh.
Depends. So yes, you can do it if your computer is capable of doing it. Most are not. Some computers now have biometric scanners, so you can actually scan your thumb or your finger, and
That's getting way out.
that will log you into your computer now. We've got a few of those at the office that we use, that kind of stuff. So just one person has access to it. I mean, if it gets lost or something, good luck. So,
Just take you home with me.
Good luck. Yeah.
My best friend.
So anyway, that's something else. But we can talk about Smart Hub. So that's how we pay you guys if you pay your bills online, your phone bill, your internet bill to us, that kind of stuff. I can kind of go through that if you want. Show you how to log into that kind of stuff.
I'm going
So if you go to our website, weendeavor.com, and mine's screen's kind of shrunk right now. So normally right over in here, there's a little thing that says pay online, and I guess if you guys have them on your screens, do you have it on your screen right now? If you have that screen up, you'll have it right there. So you see where it says pay online? Yep, right here.
When you have a mouse,
Oh,
which one do
cool.
you click? This one or this one?
You're going to click the one on the left side.
Once?
Yep, that right there. So if you click on that icon, you don't have to. I can show you where it's going to take you actually. If you click on that icon, you'll go to. I'll have to do it manually, so give me a second here.
Oh, there it is.
It'll take you to this website, right? And I'm already logged in right now. So it'll come up with a box and ask you for your username and password, or email address and password. You'll log in, and then usually you'll get this prompt right here, right? The passphrase prompt. Put that in. That's just for your security kind of thing. Remember your passphrase, or you can close it. You don't have to put one in. It's up to you. But
Got something weird.
did you log in?
I have to enter an email address, password to log in.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's accurate. Yep. And that's what it should be. You're going to have to do that because it's going to pertain to your account. Don't do it on this machine.
Okay, I'm on exit.
But you can log into them.
Okay.
So once you're logged in, this is the screen you'll see right here. Okay.
Where did you go to that?
Hmm?
Again, I've got pay online here.
You got pay online. Do you click on that?
Again,
Okay. And then it comes up with the email. Enter your email address and password.
it's not. It's still fine.
It's still thinking. Yeah, it'll take it a minute. So when it comes up and you have your email address and your password in there, you can log in. This is the screen that will come up, right? So you can. It's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, if you get going through it and that kind of stuff. Down here, kind of go over the basics real quick. This is our account here internally, right? Just set up for testing and that kind of stuff. So it gives you the due date, the amount paid, the total due, that kind of stuff. If you want to make a payment, you can click on it right here. Right. And if you have a credit card or whatever it is on there, you'll get to go ahead and it'll take it.
So that pertains to any bill, but you have to have their email address.
Nope, that pertains to your phone bill,
But
phone and internet bill.
the directions are
Yes.
basically the same,
Right.
is what I mean.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you find it? Think so, maybe.
Do you have to have a debit card, credit card, or can you just use your regular bank account number
For
to pay your bill?
Paying online, you cannot use check number, it has to be a credit or debit.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if you want to mail it in, you can still mail it
right.
in. It's just we can't have your
Credit.
card information running through people's hands anymore.
Right.
And there's a flyer in your blue bag about that too. It actually there's a flyer, it'll explain all the steps to it. It's this one right here. There's on the one side of it, it's Smart Hub, like like Jake was
Woke
just
me
telling
up.
you about. It'll tell you how to go online, and it'll walk you through the steps on going online and setting up your account. The other side of that has how to call into our system and how all those changes are.
Should be pretty easy. If you have questions, you can always call us too and that kind of stuff, and we can walk you through that kind of stuff over the phone.
So do you work at Cloverdale?
Yep.
Okay.
So if you go to our homepage, also we'll go kind of touch on email here briefly. So the go to our website right here, and then depending on what email address you have, whether it be iEndeavor or CCRTC, that's where you would click on the link here for that email. So if you have an iEndeavor account, click on iEndeavor, and it'll actually take you to a login screen that's just like this.
What did you hit to get that?
You have to scroll down a little bit. This is what it looks like at the top of the page.
I got TV on demand.
Same thing, same page. Yep. You have to scroll down.
Customer links, Endeavor News, you know where I'm at?
Customer news and links. Yep.
Okay.
Then iEndeavor webmail. Depending on what your email address is, do you have an email address with the end of it should be either iEndeavor.com or ccrtc.com. Whichever one it is the one you would click on. Okay, so I'm assuming most have iEndeavor. If you click on iEndeavor, you'll get this screen right here that pops up. And that's where you would type in your email address and your password. And you can you just hit log in and you're in webmail. You don't worry about, there's a bunch of different clients out there, email clients like Incredimail, Outlook Express, Thunderbird, that kind of stuff. You don't worry about those. This is all web-based. There's nothing you need to go download, nothing you need to go set up on your end. You can go to there, you can type your email address and your password in, you log in, there's all your email. You want to go on a trip to China, get on a computer there, log in, same thing. All your emails are still there. You don't have to worry about a client, that kind of stuff. So that is a very nice thing about webmail. I try to encourage people to use webmail as much as I can.
Killer pet in a minute.
Yep, he's on Gmail now.
So if you want to compose an email, you want to write an email, right? When you log into your email account, this is what it'll look very similar to this. This is my personal email account, but it'll look similar.
Which would be my email address, right?
Right. Yep. So you'll click on compose. And you'll need to know who you want to send it to, right?
Yes.
So whatever their email address is. Right?
Yeah.
And then we want what subject do we want? Well, I'm going to send you information about dogs.
I got a computer. No, I'm kidding.
So test, right? That's who we're talking to, and then just right?
And then go down to send.
And that's it, and then just hit send. So that's how you would do an email.
I have a lot of questions. I know we don't have time for all that, but,
If you want to attach something,
Sure.
and what does it mean?
What does what mean?
Attach, means like you got a little paper clip?
Yep, that right down here.
Yeah.
So that's how you would do it. You would type everything in, right, and then you would attach your file. So you want to type, you want to attach,
so you have to know where your file is
yeah.
Okay,
to
how do you,
attach it.
Mm-hmm.
is it, can you tell me how to make a file? I don't know how to do a file. It's simple, my grandson does most of the work for me, that's why I'm,
Right, so depending on what you want to what kind of file do you want to, like a Word document?
Yeah, something like anything. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Yep, we can do that.
Or pictures, when did you say pictures? So if you want, you can even attach pictures.
You can attach pictures. You just need to know where they are, where they're located. And the easiest place is usually on your desktop, right? So this screen right here, usually somewhere cluttered throughout that mess. But
Little icon.
but yeah, so if you want to create a document that you want to attach, you can get to it a bunch of different ways, but I'll show you the easiest way.
Did you just, yeah,
So I went to the Start button, and then I clicked on Microsoft Word.
Microsoft Word?
Yep. And this is what comes up.
Okay.
And you would create your document, right? And you'll go to File, Save As. This is where you would select where you want to save it. So I want to save this to my desktop, and I want to call it Test. Okay? Then you hit Save.